everybody. It's me, Ray-Kon here, and I hope you've all had a wonderful week and day, and whichever other thing. Now, for today, we were supposed to do a Granfia deck test, but Cardfight area has not yet updated. So, today instead of doing Granfia, we shall be doing a very different thing. Well, not that different. We're gonna be doing Dino Dragon, but with a twist. We're not gonna be running Gargura. We're gonna be running Spinomarquis, because thanks to the last game we played on Thursday, we discovered, or we just came into a very small realization, that the Gargura support mostly only cares for Vanguard name, the right line at least, on only the right line. So a lot of its abilities still operate well outside of it. So with that, we're going to be experimenting with some of the cards, and also that we have other Dino Dragon cards that are just generic enough. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Press the button. There we go. So this is the deck list that we shall be testing out for today. So obviously we're going to be using as many Dino Dragons as possible just to fit the theme, but here will be some changes. So obviously the ride line that we're going to be using is the best one. The best generic ride line in general is the Regalia one, or that and the Order one from Stoica. And obviously this one, Grey One skill is if I want to ride from the ride deck. If I don't have a card, if I don't want to discard, I can just Soul Blast. Do that. That works fine. Then we got the Grade 2 Regalia, which is a Umbra. It has 2 skills. So if I manage to build the board, I'll be able to get some benefit or some support of just getting an extra crit. Well, that won't work. It's only the second skill where we want, where when we get rode upon, we can check top 7 for a Grade 2 card from them and add it to hand. So this is very neat because this is going to work well with our Grade 3, which is Steel Baron Dragon Spinomarquis, our Dino Dragon support that came up for Gargura, which is with Chibi. When the student is placed on Vanguard, look at top 7 cards of your deck, choose the 2 Dino Dragons from them, and call them to rear guard and shuffle your deck. Then the other auto Vanguard skill. When this unit attacks the Vanguard, counter blast 1, retire Dino Dragon rear guard, draw a card, and this unit gains 10k power until the end of that battle. Choose the one of your Dino Dragons from your hand, call it to rear, and retire all your opponent's rear guards in the same column as that. So this is a very neat contrast to Guard. While it loses a lot of benefits because Guard has triple drive, crit, and I can call from drop zone. The advantage I have with Spinomarquis is a free superior call from top deck without any real cost. He has to get there. So it does lose some synergy with some cards, but there's that. But then we have the multi-attack option that we have with this deck by only using this particular resource and a retire, which a retire is not that bad, considering we are going to be running the Grade 1, which is going to just shove itself into the soul and then give us more resource. And the other card that, obviously the rest of the deck is very similar. The only thing I changed was changing the discard, the Cycler, which we're adding Fall Heart instead, because something I noticed with Guard is that Energy Blast is not really a problem on that deck. Although in that deck, I was mostly forced to run a arrangement of cards in like different names, so I can't really have 2 Amnio Rush, which kind of sucked, but it is what it is. But like, yeah, this is gonna be perfectly fine. I am thinking of taking a Full Heart. And another card that we added to this deck is Brachial Force, but I think I'm gonna lose Brachial Force because for this deck to operate really good, we're gonna need a lot more power. So there is another card in the Dino Dragon name for this deck that we can try to use, which is a Grade 2. But the problem is that Grade 2 only has a 10k power boost, and that's it. That's all it does, because my Vanguard Spinomarquis. I write Dino first. It is this line, because at that point, it retires itself as well. That at that point, I might as well just use this one since I'm already retiring by ability. But another option that I could add that doesn't necessarily require for power, it's mostly just to fill a slot or to just fill a function, which is the Gargura Grade 2, which is if your Vanguards are Grade 2 or greater, Dino Dragon, Energy Blast 3, and call this card to rear guard. So its function is mostly just to fill a circle when I don't have a circle to fill. So he just gets there. It uses Energy Blast, to be fair, but I'm all again having thoughts of just throwing away Fall Heart, because the problem with I have the problem, the advantage with the Garg and with the Garg Grade 3 is that I'm forcing myself to run at minimal energy blast, but there will be times where I'm forced where I have to use Inion Rush. So I really have to like, I feel forced that I have to drop him and run the other one. But yeah, the advantage with Brachiosaurus is I can throw him early. If he hits, I get a draw and a retire, which is very neat. That on retire skill is just mwah, awesome. But well, it stinks. I mean, she's gonna put a little retire in this unit's 2k power. God, I had to make the Dino Dragon. That was a tease. If not, we can touch the grade 3s and you can add the binding one at most. Because if not, we can just add Salvarex, but at that point, I might as well just add a grade 2. Well, we could add Sakshuyamas. But I really don't want to have any more clunky cards. I want to have like shields. So either I stick with Brachiosaurus or switch to, actually probably not him. I'll probably, Spinal Salter is a lot better. Or just have this guy just so I can have an emergency super call from Drop Zone. And honestly, I might just add him because he might just function as like a discard fodder and that's it. Which reminds me that, actually no, I can't add that one because I was thinking of like adding Cannon Deptero, but I don't use orders in this deck, so it does not work in any way, shape, or form for me. Honestly, other than that, we don't really have anything else to do. Oh, another thing that we lose using Spinomarquis is simply that we lose the crit, and the crit's a lot of pressure. Which reminds me, we gotta change the triggers. We gotta drop the front for more crits. The front is very neat. I think we might have to run this rainbow, actually. I'll have it like this for now, honestly. I might keep it like this if we're able to get draws enough. Actually, yeah, we might keep the Spinomarquis. Because they have that extra bit of pressure. And then if we fail a bit, we're going to change it for the Gargoyles. And let's just mess around with the triggers. Triggers are fine, actually. Let's change the cycle. So we go to grade 2s. Just right draw. And then where is Axe? Oh, right. It's not arranged by alphabetic order. Should be from down to up. And there is Ambitious Scales. Just run 4 of him. Mostly because Soul is not really a problem. And we have a card that can just shove itself into Soul. Which is perfectly fine for us. So without further ado, let's just press that. Add this. This deck is going to be called Spinal Force on my end. And without further ado, let us jump into that. Now we're going to choose good old Naoki Ishida. And now we are just moving around. Gotta move my keyboard a bit, how I have it arranged. So I can have more access to his keys. Holy crap, there is nobody here. Well, it is Saturday. Saturday is like tournament day, to be fair. Just thought of that. Okay, then. For next week, we're going to be trying, if my schedule stays the same, of just Saturdays being an okay day for me to stream, then, I mean, most likely. Yeah. Okay, we're going to get, well, there's somebody hiding around here. That's interesting. I have 15 crickets. Okay, I'm fixing that. Why do I have 15 crickets? Yeah, I see the problem. So we're just gonna reduce the copy of, and probably Gargrex. We don't really need as many as grade 1. And just throw an extra crit in there. Let's press save again. At least we're not stuck a long time in it. And Riku found an opponent. Damn it. Okay, but it seems like there's gonna be a lot more people jumping in. So this should be fine. Okay, so the strat is, if we're able to get Brachiosaurus, we're only going to be running 2 of Brachiosaurus, to be fair. But if we get Brachiosaurus, if you have it on a grade 2 turn, throw him as fast as possible just so he can just be a guy that can hit there and get me a draw. That's his mostly purpose. The thing with this deck is that my grade 2s, my front row, won't be getting the extra power boost because that's Gargrex's ability. So I gotta throw something behind Bracket Force in order for it to hit. Meanwhile, my other circle has to have most likely another booster, and it has to contribute in the terms of just aiding my. That's gonna have the unit with the extra power boost. Well, with the skill, either we're gonna be running, either it's gonna be Neon Rush, or it's gonna be Burst Fire. But mostly just do your function, get away, and we're done with you. But yeah, that's all the actually. The more I think about it, the more it's likely that I'm gonna need an extra superior call. So I'm not gonna risk it, and we're just gonna add the grade 2 Garg. Honestly, we're gonna be missing on firepower, but it's most likely that we can just revive this guy by its own mobility, which is what we want. We don't want to be like, oh, we're missing a unit to attack, so we're gonna have to make a very, very bad columns grade 1s. I don't want that. The other thing, I think that's pretty much all I gotta add. Like, we could try to make a formation involving a bit more of the grade 3, so we can have one that just shove itself into the soul, give me a crit to my Vanguard. But I don't think it's gonna be like that much of a contribution. Like, the crit is nice, but we're gonna be running like 7 crits, 4 fronts, and the 4 heals. So it should be fine. And we also have the multi-attack, which also reminds me, I'm pretty sure I've restood with this deck before. So if I can restand, I can just do it again. And also something I didn't do in Gargrect, which was very funny, is that I didn't use the grade 0 for the restand. Mostly because I didn't understand how that worked, and my grade 2 units were just way better than the grade 0 Gargrect. It had a restand ability, but it was like, it's not worth it doing it, because the thing about Gargrect is he just, if he pulls his triggers and I'm able to deck them good enough, I just pull trigger, or I just draw a lot with the deck. So even if I don't get a lot of triggers, I get a pretty solid hand. So it's very neat, and my formations tend to be very solid thanks to the extra 5k power boost he's giving to the board. Plus, he also pumps himself up pretty big. So that's also something very neat. The one thing, I'm just very nervous because Spinomarquis drops a lot of things instead of like Gargrex. But I think it's a lot more exciting and a lot more interesting to just try it, because I was very dismissive of Gargrex, mostly because I was mostly angry that we don't get a Dino Dragon ride line that's generic for Dino Dragon, so I can't just fit it into Spinomarquis. That would have actually been very good. It's not like we have a lot of good Dino Dragon Vanguards, and we don't really. So it's like a waste. Them doing name restrict when they could have done type restrict. Like, really good. But this is also support for Tajikaze, so it's like very neat. If they had like, oh yeah, Dino Dragon, then just do that. Although one thing I am very excited is that we're having a Monster Hunter unit, so we're basically getting a Savage from the original Tajikaze, which is very neat. Also, no, something else I was thinking of that's for a future idea. Probably next week. I have very big. I have a lot of cards that I have to like put into like a folder, and I'm just gonna might make a stream about that of just looking at all the cards I have and just trying to like properly organize them, because I have binders. I just don't use the binders. I don't spend time doing that, which is very interesting, very weird. Blah, 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 blah. There goes my cup of coaster. Well, correctly, there goes just my coaster. That's it. So now we're just gonna be like waiting here, waiting for somebody to just like pay attention. You know, just a lonely guy that deaf hold on hold isn't doing anything. He's just being there. It's annoying. Oh, one thing. I gotta check the premium. Okay, Saturdays are not as. Oh right. I forget that Vanguard gets more in, or at least more filled here, the later it gets, mostly because of my time zone. My time zone and this time zone don't correlate well for this time slot. At least for the other players that are online who use this service. So it kind of sucks, gonna try Vank Pro, but Vank Pro also falls into that same thing. And also the Vank Pro, while it looks nicer and it is nicer than Area, the problem is it doesn't get the updates as frequent. And also the initial thing was I wanted to try Granfia, the new one, but he did not appear. Yeah, it was not updated yet, so it most likely will have to be withheld till finally. It's most likely have to be withheld till next week. Probably not Tuesday. I'm probably gonna take Tuesday off. I'm gonna do Wednesday D&D, and okay, he chooses. So probably Thursday is when I'm probably gonna do it. Look, have fun. So let us do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Formation is not as good, so I'm gonna return motion. Gotta discard 5. Okay, that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't really use him now, but he's nice to have for future. And throw my boy there. And he's still picking up. Ooh, my coaster is again stuck to my. I should just use my stumbles, honestly. But them the brakes, man. Ooh. Oh. This still could mean anything. Although, if he's on theme, we're gonna get a decent of whatever nihil, whatever. Yep, it's him. Okay. And drop. That is not a great discard, so we're just dropping him. So we got the Persona right, so we got a double superior call 2 turns in a row. 1, 2, 3. Get a draw. And we're just gonna do that. Showing hit. Drive check. Another. Okay, that's another card out of the deck. It means less defense, to be fair, but it's one less thing that I have to deal with. So I'm gonna accept that. Okay, give me a sec. Nope, I'll do that. Oh, rubber. Got it. Okay, I'm back here. I don't want any damage, so I will probably discard as well. I also have Protection Twin Cast, mostly because this deck has less draw power, because I do not have the triple drive. So I really need Twin Cast, just extra defense. It's just perfect. 23, 1 to pass. Hit it. Yeah. Whiffed it. Okay. Ooh, that is interesting. Deck thinning. The deck winning. Send and draw. Again, Soul Blast is not really much of a problem in this deck. I could do that, or I could gain benefit of this. And nah, freak. Right deck, I'm just Soul Blasting. So I'm just riding for free and keeping my cards. Yep, keeping that. And without further ado, this formation is fine. So, swing and a dip. No guard, drive check. That's my boy. All right, end the turn. We also made him lose a crit, and he lost a Zerv. He lost a Zamug. That's perfectly fine. Also, surprisingly enough, this could be genuinely on my favor. Mostly because we will be blowing up our stuff. So I have to commit less cards to these types of formations. Because he's going to try to buy my stuff. I don't like that. So we're going to be trying to just blow up our own stuff just to avoid that problem. We'll actually have one soul for next turn. I don't know if we will have a destroy target for that. But we shall see. We will see by the Superior Call. If the Superior Call is good enough, we'll get the Grade 2 and we'll get the Grade 1 Garbrex. And then I can just throw Enion Rush here. Actually, I can save the Enion Rush. Call something else. Yeah, it will depend on that Superior Call. We're going to need only the one Counterblast, honestly, for this. 21k. This is activate the skill. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's gonna get 10k for every two face down cards in your binder. So he's gonna get a plus 10k. He won't get the crit, so that's fine. So we can risk it here and see if we can just lose to that. 4 more face down cards is gonna take a power. We'll have to risk it. No guard. Okay, buddy. Come on. Hit me with it. Come on. Nothing? Nothing. It was a good... Ooh, wait. Good ones. Damage check. Ooh, lost him. He's really good. We don't really need him right now. But he's another, like, searcher for us. And just a little bit more power boost. Okay. Yes, that added the hand with the Great One's ability. But this one will be running similar powerish. Yeah. 38k. I could 33 drop another trigger, most likely. I really don't need the extra counter blast, so this is fine. So throw this guy. 30. There we go. That worked out. You also get a look at top 7, choose a grade 2 from on the wheel, put into your hand, shuffle it down. So we get another grade 2. Actually, that means we could probably use the Indian Rush we have in hand. Because we're anyway going to probably search another grade 3 or whatever. Okay, so stand. Draw. And we're going to discard him. So we ride first. Then activate Soul Blast grade 1. Check the bottom of the deck. Draw. And then activating the grade 2 skill. Well, actually, just to be specific, look at top 7, choose a grade 2, re-put into your hand. So, top 7. Choose a grade 2 from amongst them. Grab an Indian Rush. Hand. And then deck shuffle. Get that in there. And then this will add skill. Look at top 7 again. Choose 2 Dino Dragon units. So, get a 2 grade 1. So, call them through here. So, we get this lat here. And we get... We can make this a column. Throw any and rush in another one. Yeah, that should be fine. I have to commit less, so that should be fine. Move down from and then call them to rear and shuffle your deck. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now move this to the back. So this is just a pretty decent column. Anyway, he's gonna pop himself with the ability of this guy. Then call Indian Rush. We're not gonna give him the option of getting 2 units that can do a lot of things. Actually, we have double Indian Rush in hand, so it shouldn't be a problem. We're gonna... I think this is fine. Yeah. Okay. Battle. With a boost, this guy attacks. Skill activated. Soul Blast. Blocks it. We don't know why I got to that number. Yeah, he had to press end place. He forgot. 16. Got it. There we go. He did it. Okay. 16k. Got it. Then swing with him. Actually, attack with him. Retire this guy. Yeah. Activate ability. Skill. Counter blast. 1. Retire a Dino Dragon. Draw a card. This unit gets take a power and then choose the 1 Dino Dragon run. Call to rear and retire all one's rear. So retire. Draw a card. And then choose a card from my hand. A superior call. Retire. If it gets retired, then shoves the soul. And it's a 23k. Then drive. Nothing. Second check. Critical trigger. Give power to here and crit event. This might whip. It whipped. That's fine. Should have saved the booster? No, that's fine for now. I'm just gonna anyway bank on them just to do their abilities, so. Attack. Skill activated, you plus 3. 1, 2, 3. Come on, man. Come on. Honestly, I was at low damage, so I should have committed with the other Alien Rush. I was too greedy. Okay. Skill activated, retire. And then draw. Then attack with this guy. 1, 2, 3. Draw. And ending my turn. I lose a bit, but I can still make a pretty big hand. The one thing is the Precipitoraps is not as great. I can still give the on-hit pressure, but it's not as great. Okay, we're dealing with Nexus. Ooh. I think this is the second time I've dealt with him. Your turn, if your soul has a card with the same card skill. From where you get 5k. This card can be paid by bind a great bind 4 cards from your soul face down. Your opponent chooses 2 of their rear cards, bind face down. This is against 5k. For every 2 face card, choose 2 of your face down cards. Your binds up, reveal it. If you reveal a great through last plus over here, if you reveal a card. Yeah, it gets the Royal Paladin treatment because it basically got some inheritance from his father. That's what Black Mire doing. Poppy gave him some stuff. Okay. So we're gonna have crit on the rears. So we're gonna be trying to block that, and we're probably gonna take the Vanguard. Probably, yeah. Because we can block the other things. Pretty sure I can protection twin cast. Actually, no, I got a guard with trigger on that. If I remember correctly, it has a Sentinel restrict. Your opponent cannot call play Sentinel from hand until the turn. Choose my opponent's Vanguard. All his skills are nullified. That is fine. So, bind zone. Lip-a-dip-dip. I lost this life. Another discard target we have good enough is also the Gargrex. Just a very neat discard target we can have. Okay. So all I have to do is... Those are going to be hitting hard. So I'm just going to do this lad here. And then guard with a Golgothon. There we go. 56. 63. Has the restand. He's gonna run out of energy blast on his other unit. It's hitting with a crit. Divine, yep. So no sentinels. Oh, it's for the rest of the turn as well. I should have perfect guard the other guy. It's play sentinels from hand till the end of the turn. Then no guard honestly. It's pretty big. Can't really do it. We're just gonna have to bet on him whiffing the triggers honestly. So he just doesn't over crit us. Divine skill, that's an extra crit in there, and he gets to pick up, gets a draw because Divine over trigger, and so forth. And I can't block that. It means I gotta throw all my resources on that one. We can block. That is not a problem. What are you doing, buddy? Crit's going where? Where are you going to crit? What are you doing? Are you throwing? There we go. Okay, first check. Nothing. Second check. Yield trigger. Don't recover, but power there. Third check. Nothing. So we're basically dead here. Because I have no method to blocking that one. It's just too big. Can't do nothing about that. But like 0 to death on 1 hit. That's crazy. I can block this guy. That's not a problem. The other one is going to be a problem. So just do this. And then just throw a twin cast in there. And there, it was blocked. But this one's going to kill me just straight up. Can't do nothing about that. Yep. Nothing. Nothing. GG. Yeah, I can't do shit about that. Save replay. That was Spino versus Vlad guy. It's a loss. Really got one hit on everything, really. Deck editor. We're just gonna be thinking, what the heck can we do to block that, honestly? In terms of grade ones, probably switch that guy out. I would. Nah, this guy won't really be doing that good. He's a Triumph Dragon support. There's really nothing the grade ones can offer me, other than like some extra power or something. Yeah, the grade ones are kind of narrow. Can't really do nothing with there. As a grade 2 is like maybe should have saved. Like, nah, it was a no-win situation. I literally haven't taken damage. I just died because I got touched. Yeah, I just really can't do nothing about that. It was just a matter of he just pulled the trigger. He's playing the deck that's literally just says, I poked you, you die. I died. Can't do nothing about that. And I also retired his stuff as well. Most I could probably do is like, I'm really hoping it too, but the problem is Bushiroad is being them, and that doesn't inspire me confidence. The Gargrex, oh yeah, the new one, Gargrex is really good. It's a very big upgrade compared to Spinomarquis. Mostly because its entire support, its ride line's really good. It gets a triple drive. It gets an 10k power. It gets an extra crit. You can also pop something from your opponent's board with like little to no losing synergy. It's really, really good. Like, I only managed to do like one game with it, but my hand was big. I never really had a bad hand with that, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tails. Tails. I'm going first. Yeah, I don't lose anything by going first. Unless he's doing like crest, then yeah, I do lose something. Okay, so I actually want to keep heal there, put crit in there, and draw 2. 1, 2. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Throw in there. That means this could be anything. Okay, draw. Don't want to do anything mindless, so we're just gonna drop him here. Get in there. And then ending turn. I don't have anything else that can be discarded for things, so that's fine. Also, how, Lord Grace, how was your day? But honestly, the thing we got for Dino Dragons is really good. The problem is, like, getting generic stuff for Dino Dragons is gonna be difficult because the few ever times we got Dino Dragons after the promos were revealed initially, like before Gray, all of them usually ended up for like other decks. Like Bushiroad was just teasing us. I was excited. Oh, it's a Dino Dragon. It has Alcalibra or it has Aegis in the name, so I can't really do nothing with that. God damn, that's really difficult. No card. Alcalibra is also a really good deck. Okay, lost nothing there, so I could get a trigger 2 hands. Huh? Okay, stand, draw. Not the best, but let's go this lad. So blast, so I can just write for free. And just battling. Swing at the Vanguard. It's probably gonna take that. I really hope we get a trigger. Not trigger, but perfect guard's still nice. End phase. There we go. I don't have a lot of defensive. That's gonna be a problem. I may have to commit another hit. And that's very dangerous against this deck because this deck can force me a damage. It is a divine skill though, but like, oh, he's running that. Oh. Chosen by Alcalibra, Suitable regards until the turn that cannot intercept and does not get power. That's very I mean, yeah, it's good. Doesn't have any other skill. Oh, He's throwing Shimry, yeah. Basically, I have to block the Vanguard. Probably with Patch of Terra. Yeah, that's fine. One. Gotta make sure he commits it. If he gets a trigger. Let the pass. Pull it. Yeah, you get nothing. Get your restand. That's fine. And I'm taking that. Heal trigger. Let's go. I needed that. That was very good. Now, stand and drop. So, with discard target, just dropping this lad so I can ride. Then, I'm going to be doing this last skill first. So, last one. Shift the bottom of the deck. Draw a card. And then, roll grade 2 skill first. Look at the top 7 cards of my deck. Choose a grade 2 or less unit and then add it to hand. And it will be this slide here. And I shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this lad's ability. Look at the top 7 cards again. And this time choose 2 Dino Dragons and then call them. So, ooh, this is a nice formation. So we get grade 1. And we get grade 2. Actually, this lad's better here. Actually, keep it there. Yeah, that's fine. So, deck shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we can play. So now... I don't want to do much of that. Instead, commit here. If I can get a draw out of that, pop this, and then I can have just the last attack from this guy. Okay, that's fine. So do this, boost it with this, hits. This should hit. More deck thinning. Actually, with the trigger there, what does it have to do? About the boost, if you have more rear guards than your opponents in rear guards, I discern. I discern the behind this unit. Look at top set 5 cards of your deck. Shift the 1 grade 3 or greater. Yeah, this is fine. So throw. This always has a boost. When this unit boosts, if your Vanguard's grade 3 or greater and your weapon has no rear guards in common as this unit, you get 5k power. So just more pressure. I don't think I need to commit him. I will. There's more deck thinning. So battle. So this slab will attack first. Will activate. Get plus 5k. This unit gets target round. And in the battle, type this unit and draw a card. Ooh, I did this formation wrong. Oh well. Then at the battle, type this unit. Draw a card. Then with a boost, this guy attacks. Skill, because I have a grade 3 greater Dino Dragon, plus 5k. End of that battle, draw a card. Okay, so retire, draw, and then Spinomarquis attacks. Still activate it. Kind of last one. Retire this unit, and then choose a card from my hand. If you recall it formation incorrectly. So I'm gonna have to like commit over the fact I want to deck in a lot more, but I don't want him to get power. So I'm doing this. I'll commit the fact I fucked up. Retire. Type of that ability. And since it was retired, up to soul. So 23k to that unit. If he gets a trigger and I don't get a trigger, this will be a problem. Drive check. Nothing. Second check. Nothing. Okay. And actually, it doesn't matter. It should be fine. Then this unit attacks. Oh no, it doesn't get the 10k. It's just 10k this time around. I forget. My opponent's not a grade 3 Vanguard. Okay. Yeah, I did a noopsie in mine. I forget he did. He needs my opponent 3 to be in Vanguard. Yeah. can't really get big. So I really need to get the other guy in order to be able to do like proper formations like early on. In order to like properly get an advantage with this guy. Okay. Should be fine. Okay, this doesn't really have anything retirey. I think. Let me check the new guy. When your opponent's Vanguard is chosen by ability, your well, because it's in a standby card, they position so shoot only from row regard to overcharge, standard drop card. Yeah, it doesn't have anything really retirey. Should be fine. I have all my persona rights, so a lot of things don't matter here. Gets the superior call. Choose 2 grade 3 or less units. Drop call. I will just be deck thinning like crazy. I'll be losing one Anion Brush because I'm a bit dumb. And probably for perfect guarding, I will be dropping the Guard Rex's grade 2. Because it's less of a detriment for me, honestly. Anyway, I most likely, if I'm ever going to be able to use it, I'm probably just like getting one. This is the one that it's just... Oh, Calibur is just really good. He just gets really big. And has a restander. Oh, so the grade 1's an extension in order to get... If the restand whiffs, then he gets another restand whiff. He has the counter charger. That's very neat. Also gets really big as well. Yeah, it's just a guy that just gets really big. If your rear guard, they don't stand by your card's ability this turn, which they will. Oh, well. Well. Your Vanguard attacks a grade 3 greater unit. You can activate this ability for... Okay, he didn't target it, I think. He didn't. Okay. So I won't be having this restand. He's just throwing it to fill the needs. Divine Skill. So... They all have the flavor styles. So damage track. No power. So... The increased trigger effective of this effect damage check is -10, so nobody gets power. So he will be trying to kill me. I can defend myself properly with this. Yeah, I just only gotta actually... Yep, there we go. Okay. Should be fine. So I'm just perfect guarding twice this attack. He's not gonna have the divine skill again. He's gonna be swinging really big. He's counting the number. He's getting the counter charge. And that's when we do this. And dropping a Guard Rex. That should be fine. Nothing. Second check. Nothing. Okay. He's very minus in defense. Activate the ability to get a counter charge. Then activate... This is when your Vanguard attacks a greater unit. So he missed the timer, but I'm going to permit it. 43k. I don't really need that. Well, I'm going to need to take a damage, to be fair. 48k. Then, perfect guarding. Drop the guard. There we go. So we survived. We're perfectly fine. And he didn't draw much. So stand, draw. And we're just deck thinning once more. Try, draw. Then, this last ability. Look at top 7 again. Choose Dino Dragons. So just give me that. Give me them good old Dino Dragons. So we can get a booster. We can actually get boosters for everybody. So I'm going to be dropping this one here. And we're going to be dropping this line here. So deck shuffle. Main phase 2. Then you have to do a retire regardless. Actually, throw him here. There we go. That's a better formation. That is a better formation. Okay? And so I commit this last here. We're going to be doing a lot of deck thinning now this turn now. So we're going to be attacking with... We're going to be killing the Restander. So we're going to be popping him. Or we're gonna be sacrificing him. So we're gonna be attack with this first. Thinking. Swing with the Vanguard. He doesn't have a lot of power, so he has to commit a few things. So we're gonna be doing this. We're gonna attack with this only. Attack with this only. Attack with this boosted. So we're gonna retire this one, then call it here. Pop this row. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. So unboosted this, still activated. That's 5k power. Here. He doesn't have a lot of defenses in hand, so this should be fine. Come on, buddy. That's fine. Then retire, draw. Then, with the booze, this guy, activate the ability. By Soul Blasting 1. Drop this. And on hit, retire. 38k, 43k. Barely got there, managed. Okay, then he gets retired. So, but here you less 3, draw a card. And then with a boost, the Vanguard swings. First off, this guy's ability. Kind of blast 1. Retire. Use a card from my hand. Call. Retire the column. Also, this last skill can boost if your opponent has no regrets in the same column as this unit, plus 5k. Okay, he's betting. Twin drive, first check. Nothing, second check. Critical trigger, power. Crit to Vanguard. Yeah. GG's, buddy. Yes. Spinomarquis is good. The one thing is I feel a bit more defenseless. With the guard wreck, it's fine because the problem is, okay, we're going to be playing the scenario to see how it went. We do one hit, blah, blah, blah. Then we activate the skill of this guy. Since I have more units than my opponent, or I retired by ability, then I can bind this lad. And then I look at the top 5 cards. She does the Great 2 Great Dino Dragon. So look at my top 5. There's a Great 2 or greater. I don't have it. I already took it out. Oh, well, I drew all my Spinomarquis Vanguards. So that's a whiff. Different card name from this card from under. So this is a whiff. Then we do this guy's ability again. Then activate the extra skill for Soul Blasting, get that out. End of that battle. Get a draw. Then look at top 5 again. Sorry about that. And no Dino Dragons again. Okay, so that's gonna be a problem. If we don't have more Spinomarquis or have more grade 2s on it. Yeah, but for that reason, that's why we have like Gargrex. Oh, we got all our grade 2s early. That might be the thing that I'll have to think about. That I'll probably have to always think about, like, if I have grade 2s or less, I should like have 1 or 2 in hand. Say replay. Yep, it's Marcus Spino versus IL Libra. Libra. It was a win. Oh, the guy seems to be having some clunky times in there. So, it is what it is. I don't... Should I change the guard? Superior Call from Drop Zone is basically an emergency tool. But I could have, like, bigger units that... I'm noticing that I have a power deficit. I need, like, more power. But... And... So, let's see. Do we have anything that can get big? Give us resource. Because this guy only like gets big kills himself. That's not useful. The most maybe Spinal Assaulter might be it. We don't have anything Counterblast E afterwards. I mean, if we don't have Counterblast, do I have anything else that can take advantage of Soul? Probably not. We have this basic as an emergency card. The most likely I could have is literally either Brachial Force or like Spinal Assaulter just to be a big boy. But he needs to be on board to do that, to get that ability. So we could have this guy, or have this guy just keep binding, but it's just going to be binding. It's not going to get the power because that's going to be a problem. Or we can have Silver Rex to just be a guy that just gets big. You can say if your opponent has bigger, you can attack the Vanguard. Yeah, that kind of sucks. We'll have to commit like attacking the rears, which sucks. Probably Tribash. Tribash might be it. Like, reduce some copies of some units. Like, ooh, I could probably reduce the copies of the Great One Guard Rex because he's only really to exist to die. Like, his little resistance is just die. And just add like higher value units. Well, basically all my Great Ones are like, you're born to die, that's it. We could try to add like Velo and Rush. Mostly so I can have like sort of draw mechanic. Or if we can incorporate orders in this deck, we could use kind of Dapto to get more power. Or if we do like, we don't have enough to be like, make it a grade 1, or at least a good enough grade 1s. Give it that. Grade 2s are really good. I most likely have to commit. You play some regular by the video. Your Vanguard Spinomarquis, you may have the unit can take a power, then pop itself. Or we won't have anything like get power. I think this is probably the best we can probably do. Yeah, we probably have to commit this. Get another big guy in there. So we might... maybe Brachial Force and just go Jolo with him. Actually, let's just reduce those Guard Rex and go Brachial Force, and let's just go Jolo with him. So we can just do early on pressure hit things. If he doesn't, I get draws. Doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna try to commit that just to see if we can do a lot more early on pressure. That's gonna be our thought process. So tails. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get off. This guy here. Did he not see me respond? There he is. Ed, so he's choosing. But first, okay, then good luck, have fun. And then let's start drawing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you use this card ability for hand to fire by card ability during your turn. So return 1, return 2, return 3. You might need perfect cards for this. 1, 2. Okay, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't really have the best of this card target, but we get draw first turn. So we're gonna take advantage of that on first grade 1 turn, get a draw. Might have been a good place to like throw away the entire hand. Ooh, we're done with that. Okay. I mean, it's not the enemy text. Oh, drop the heal. Get a draw to that. 1, 2, 3, and a draw. Okay, that's not bad. Then battle. Swing. Let's hope we get like a unit that we can call. Brachial Force if we're lucky. This is fine. And turn, that's fine. Considering our formations, we probably have to throw Pistol Web Terra to this rear guard circle. We can take full advantage of that. We're gonna be using the Soul Blast and draw. He's gonna put pressure inside. Yeah, it's Regalia, completely. I don't really need the damage early on, so let's do this. OT. Goes away. gonna have to commit here. Anyway, I'm not discarding for writing next turn, so it should be fine. Yeah. Actually, should have kept it. I had defensive war. Yeah, that's on me. And drop. Still blast. Free ride. That's really good. Saves my hand early on, which is something I need. So, battle. Swing at Vanguard. He's probably going to block this. Intercept. Yep, it's a big guy. Drive shoot. Critical trigger. He saved himself. Quite a bit there. I don't believe that's such a good intercept. I mean, yeah. Wait a minute. This unit cannot be ridden. Can only be called. Rear guard and guard shuffle if you have a regalia in its carding. Yeah. It's really good. It's like, it's worth running vanilla like that. If we're doing things like that. He's back. He did his ability for Energy Blast 3. Call. He's doing Shenri. There we go. Just the funny art. Blah, 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 blah. Don't have a lot of great ones, so I really don't want to drop it. I need to nah. Block. Restand doesn't get a lot of power boosts. Then guard, then guard. 2 to pass. Nothing. Bring that guy, that's really good. 2 hand. This goes to... Still gonna hit me with 2 attacks here. Can't do nothing about that, so... I'm gonna check. And then Chenri's just gonna be hitting me with a pumped ass power. Got nothing. Okay. Regardless, I'm not gonna be committing a lot of hand here. Getting on my draw. Stand draw, please. Nope, not my guy. I need that defense, so... Sadly gonna have to throw Raptor here. So I can ride. But I'm gonna be deck-fitting like crazy, so I'm gonna activate his ability first, then I'm gonna activate his ability. Yeah, because great to actually, yeah, this guy's ability first. Top 7. Choose a great 2 greater dino. Oh, just a great 2 unit. So I can take away Kolgothon from hand. So, deck shuffle. Put him back to soul. Then, top 7. Choose 2 Dino Dragons. Perfect. Okay, so I can call a Brachio here. I can call 2 boosters. This should work out pretty well. Then 1 attacker. I want... Give a Vanguard. Yeah, get this guy out. Call this guy here. He's gonna pop himself. I won't have a fully one to retire. Call this one here. Deck shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm gonna need Gargorex to... Yeah. I'm gonna have to take away Bracket Board because Gargorex is just gonna keep spamming himself to board. He's going to be useful because of that. So I'll this guy here. And I basically can't commit his ability here in order to get his retired. Basically. Or retire a Dino Dragon rear. It has to be Dino Dragon by obligation. So battle. So I retire. Basically can't use this guy. Gotta do a... Power boost, yeah. So attack, skill, okay. Hit him. Okay. Retire this unit. Draw card. It's not bad. Then actually I'm gonna pop it anyway, so So Blast. He has barely enough. Has to drop another card. Come on. Yeah. What do you think, buddy? Also, if he called something there, I would get an extra power boost by this guy. So this works out in my favor, honestly. 33k. Yep. Okay. Then 1, 2, 3. Gets out. Drop. Then Vanguard swings. Still activated. Counterblast 1. Choose a card from my hand. Have to retire this. Call. And also draw. And it gets popped. Yeah, it's gone. Why didn't you intercept, buddy? Twin drive. First check. Nothing. Second check. Front trigger. Power the entire front row. Well, it didn't hit with a crit, but... Attack. Activate. So blast. Then blast. 1, 2, 3. Get rid of himself. Draw card. Ending turn. So now I have a lot more defensive. Now Soul is going to be a problem. I could, if I really want to reduce. Oh, it won't really matter. The most if I do. If I want to add like extra decks in, I could use the Sakura's original ride line. But it'd be like taking a space from one of my other cards, so it's not worth it. It's better to just have this ride line. Because the advantage of that ride line, it basically works like the order ride line, where basically I can just look for an order, discard that order, pick up that order, and discard fodder again. Next. The most likely thing I will have to do... won't have soul for this. I haven't get the Great One. That's the problem. Probably in the next search, I'll get the Great One. Okay, so for this guy, I do need to have like the Great One, at least one of them in hand. I'll at least have the low grade unit to just do things. I have enough to make a formation. I have Coco Fallen in my hand. So I can pop a row. Like this row is going to be gone next turn. I'm probably going to take big hits too. Blah, 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 blah. New attacks. Now from Rodrigo to get drive +1. Ooh. This is gonna be dangerous. So I'm gonna have to guard everybody minus the Vanguard. 43k. Yeah. 43. And then just throw a crit in there. 8. 21, get a restand. 21k. Not stringing. Oh, he doesn't have any. Okay, so I can just guard with this. And thanks for its ability. 2 to pass. I'm not muted. It's just a cable. It's always just does that. Why is it low then? Okay, that's weird. Yeah, it's the cable. It just does that. But yeah, it's a free online program. It's a free online program that you can just test out the cards that are being revealed every week. It gets updated like every other week. So you always nearly get the upgraded cards. Right now I'm testing out some Dino Dragon stuff that have been revealed with the old Dino Dragon Vanguard. Get a draw out of that. Then, perfect. Get the top 7 search. Get 2 free Dino Dragons out of that. Ooh, this is good. So I can do this ladder here. And then I have already one in hand. So I can do this ladder here. And yeah, that's fine. Thinking. Actually, top to top. Let me look at it again to see I'm picking correct. Because I want to do something funny. Okay. So I'm gonna be doing this one. And I'm gonna be doing this guy here. I have to retire Dino Dragon regardless. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yep, the Bushiroads are really screwing up the pooch. Not the first time they're doing it, honestly. But like, it's getting very frustrating dealing with them. Activating this card since I Persona Road. Get these guys out of here. I don't want them. Get them out. Thank you very much, sir. Then I'm going to be calling this lad here. I have not been getting the graded one, which is very annoying. So I can just boost this, get the 5k power, and I'm not going to commit the other thing. So I can do my things. Okay. So, actually, a card. Oh, yeah, that's fine. So, battle. Gonna be swinging with this lad here. Beep, beep. Skill activated, plus 5k power. 33k, man. My Vanguard's a grade 3, and you're not regarding the same column. So 33, baby. Take the hit, buddy. Take the hit. There we go. Then, looking at my triggers, 1, 2, 3. I still have a chance to pull it. 1, 2, 3. 3 are out. So I can commit something. This is going to hit big anyway. So regardless, it doesn't matter as much. So yeah, just doing this. Still activated. Okay, last one. Retire. Choose a unit from my hand. And call. And draw. The draw is very nice. 33k, buddy. One, yeah, it's passing. Throw another card, please. 48k, 2 to pass, for sure. Run trigger, I nailed it. I nailed it. So I only need 1 more to pass. Ah, didn't pass. That sucks. Oh, but it was so close, man. And I have Soul again, so attack with this lad. Activating his ability. Soul Blast. Yeah. Anything else? Ah, Roar. Okay, that's smart. Then, move less than 3. Uno, dos, stress. Get out. Get a draw. And then, with a boost, this lad attacks. Skill activated, plus an extra 5k power. And I'll be getting a draw, and I'll be getting this guy as well. 33, an extra 10k, please. Another trigger. There we go. Oh, that's the one that goes to Soul. That's smart. That's smart. Then, retire draw. Then, find itself. And then look at the top 5. Yeah. Find itself, look at the top 5. And if I'm lucky. Ah, I was a whiff. I didn't get Persona right. That sucked. I was betting on getting a Persona right there. Oh well. Ending turn. Regardless, that was a good turn. Managed to push him to 4. Managed to make him drop some resources. Sadly, he is Regalia, and he's going to get his resources back. This is this guy. Gets himself back. Oh, but he has to make counter blast. That is the fun thing. Running out of soul now is the problem. I gotta take that one last damage. Oh, this is gonna hurt a lot. He's not doing it. Okay. Doing this. Yeah. I get it. Discard this card. Put the total 2 cards from soul that were on right deck. The other one. But yeah, Bushiroad's been very frustrating lately. So it's just like, I want to buy this latest set. And I'll probably pick up some stuff because I'll probably need some stuff. But like, what's the point of ordering like a split? What's the point of like ordering a box when 90% of the box is quite literally trash? 75% of the cards. He's doing it again. 75% of the cards in a box are filler because they're either bad cards or same of the other cards that you need for like in order to like build your deck, but you don't need a lot of comments to make your deck, mostly unless you're trying a new deck that gets a new right line this set, but like that's about it. Rewrite format. Nice. And he's committing. Oh, right. This is a studio deck for the Galaxian. And this is sadly a Galaxian. Oh boy. All these are fucking Galaxians. Jesus. I might not survive this. Although I finally got my Guard Rex here. Seems I have to boost him to like 4. He's too useful. He's my appropriate, like, retire target. So I gotta take that guy in. Throw away my Brachial Force. I don't have soul. I'll have soul with Guard Rex. But I don't have, like... Yeah, this is gonna be difficult. 38k. 33k. This guy, and then this guy. Beep, beep. Oh yeah, this is gonna be difficult. Basically gotta bet on like getting enough to like block the other guys. If he gets a crit, which he probably will, then yeah. Yeah. Vanguard's not gonna hit that hard. So it's just like block this, throw this guy, actually this guy. Nah, I need this guy up. I don't know if I'm gonna get Persona right. Yeah, I'm kind of dead here. This is where Spinomarquis just kind of drops. And he does have a copy. There's a crit there for some reason. When does he get a crit? I'm genuinely confused. Oh. Oh, God, I'm dead. No guard. He's probably going to pull a crit here. Let's see. He has a triple drive, so... Come on, show up. Heal trigger. He recovers. Yeah, come on, pull it. Use your heal. Come on. Another heal. You didn't get nothing out of it, just the power. And nothing. Damage check. Heal trigger, recover 1. Don't think I have enough to guard anything else. Get that Spinomarquis out of there. I really needed the deck thing for the other Spinomarquis. 53, so like 2. I need to pull like enough heals for this. So let's cheat. Nothing. Over trigger, yeah, let's go. I'm a better player, clearly. I pulled the over trigger, so clearly I really want to win more than you. That's how it works, man. Give me Spinomarquis. Hell, yes. I called it. Hell yeah. I called it. I asked for the man appears. It was destiny. Ride, my boy. Persona ride. Draw that man. Then Wait, nope. That's not it. There we go. Top 7 again. We're taking out all the Dino Dragons. I don't need them in my deck. So, get this man. I have enough soul for him. And I'm going to activate this ability to deck then as well, because I'll have a grade 2 in there still. Yeah, I'll need this. So, get this guy in there. Get a grade 1 in there. Oh, yeah, I'm doing the right thing. So, this guy there. I have enough damage because I healed enough. So deck shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then gonna be nasty because multiple Wolfons still activated. Counterblast. Pop this. Oh yeah. I Persona Road this turn, so get out. Then get this guy in there. Call this lad here. And I won't have the soul. But I'll probably, in order to get the full benefits, I'll probably activate this here. Yeah, this is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to throw this out. Okay. So I have a formation. Let's punch this guy in the throat. Battle. With a boost. This man lad's here. 28k. I have to have this at 4 by obligation. Yeah, you got it out because you know it's going to die. You're very smart. You committed there the shield. Perfect. Then there's going to be units in this column regardless. It doesn't matter. So attack. Activating his ability. So last one. Actually, yeah, I'm doing it. Actually, what I'm doing is activating this. How many? Wait, let me check something. How many Brachio Force I have? 1, 2, 3. There's one in my deck. I'm not committing this. Okay. So, in the battle, find this unit. So I can retire this guy, activate. Yeah, I'm dumb. What am I? I'm an idiot. Look at the top 5 cards of my deck. Choose a grade 2 or greater. Damn it, I whiffed it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. That sucks. Then, with a boost, Vanguard swings. Activating his ability. Retire. Him. Retire him. Draw a card. Oh, that sucks. Put a card in my hand. Call it. Retire. Then, maybe blast for you. 1, 2, 3. Draw card. Okay, that's finer. And Soul Blast 1. On hit, retire. Yeah. No guard. Twin drive. Nothing. Critical trigger. Power here. Crit to Vanguard. Perfect. Then this guy attacks. Still activated. Plus 5k. Okay. I'm getting my brain in this formation. This is working out. 35k, 43k. That worked out. Then kill, draw. End of turn. Next turn, I have to guard everything in order to win. I can't take damage. He Persona Road. He had that. He's going to activate the ability to pop one of my guys. With a grade 2 units. He's activating that ability to deck thin. Oh, that's bullshit. That is bullshit. That is bull. When your unit is going to place on rear guard, call discard the back row. It was placed by the city, the Galleon's friend is reduced by counterblast. Yep. That unit was called by that's fine. Basically free call. Ooh, I'm dead. I got rid of everything and everything's back. It does not matter. I committed nothing. And we're gonna have a guy with crit, and it's probably this ace work. We are dead. I'm gonna die. This one I'm blocking. Actually, let me read that ability. Choose one of your rear guards with ace word. Probably this one, yep. I already pulled all my luck. Okay. So basically gotta add a crit then. Okay. Sort of getting it. Yep, GG. Good game. I gotta get my brain in this. Leave, save replay. Yep, it's Spino versus Vilgalia. And it was a loss. But now I have, my brain is operating how I should add Dino Dragons. So, have this at 3 is fine. Should have more. Instead, this is fine because I can control this more or less. Because energy blast is for my draw, so this is very controllable. So what I should do is like get these out, get this guy in, and then probably add a defensive roar. Most like. Actually, just look for like another Dino Dragon that I could add. Gargoyle is still really good. Like having a one-off should be fine. Actually, let me look at my great ones. The extra retire is really good, but I have other units that can do retire abilities. So instead, have something else. I could add. Probably Tribash would be what I should be doing. Yeah, I just put the danger of crit on top of it. So I should... Actually, this is less of a problem. We want to have a few boosters. I have enough attackers. I have a grade 3 extra for an attack. My triggers are perfectly fine. I don't feel like I need draws. I think 1 front, 7 crits is perfectly fine. For grade 1s is where I'm gonna probably need something that can just get an extra bit of power. If not, like try to incorporate orders. So let's see, orders. The most I can think of, honestly speaking, don't want to have much. I want to have something that can search out easy. Oh, this one. Look at top 7 cards. Choose up to 1 card from the reveal, put it to your hand, shuffle your deck. Reveal card in your soul, shuffle your deck. Or if your Vanguard sets the same name as the card reveal, add the reveal card to your hand, shuffle your deck. If you have a greater or less unit with the same card of that unit in your rear guard or in your soul, call the reveal card to rear guard. So either add this for just like extra deck thinning. And that's something that can activate like semi-often for its own. Suppress this card, energy charge. Let me check. It should be around here, that other card. There we go. And you play a normal order. It has to be normal. Damn it. Can't even be blitzed. I'll prove. What can be like a no more that could use. That's pretty decent. Let's see. Is there barely anything? Yeah, it's barely anything that I can use, honestly. Maybe that's freestand, so no. Because I have a Thunder Dragon Vanguard. Pretty crap as well. This is a no more to choose when you grade one less unit, and it gets 2k points to the end for each of your opponent's open rearguard circles. Maybe, probably not. A lot of my part of my retire is like in the remain phase. So blast, rest of this card choose when rear guards. It gets 5k power to the end of that battle. No, not really. This is an interesting card. Probably not. Yeah, probably not. Dino. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? My counterblast is still compromised. Still being used. Best I could think of is like adding this guy just to be like an extra attacker. Just power boost, retire, leaves. Anyway, the other one's probably gonna leave. But like the threat of having like a Tribash is in there. It's the number that I need for grade 3s. I don't really have to commit for him. I can just throw him, swing, do your thing, blah. He shoves himself into soul as well. Actually, shoving soul is pretty good. Might just add him to 2. I have enough searching, so it's less of a problem. Honestly, I think, yeah, this is pretty good. And anyway, I have other search things I could do, so like protection, twin cast, so I'll go 4. Just, I don't get twin cast rarely often. Yeah, I might need the extra Tribrash support just to like push pressure. So Dex, Spinal Force. We're gonna add good old Tribash back into the deck. And check it or Big Shrimp or this one are willing to throw down. They are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Heads. Okay. Heads it is. You choose, buddy. And I'm going first. Okay, then good luck. Have fun. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everything goes back except the heal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that wasn't good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not as good as I wanted. Ooh! If we're lucky, we're facing the Nova Grapplers. We're facing the Nova Grapplers, hell yeah. Rotovisor, I like this. And draw. This will be a fun game. I don't have a good discard turn. Probably the crit. Oh, right, I have a heal. Rather than that, I won't have the discard next turn, so that'll be fine. Right here, 1, 2, 3, and get a draw out of that at least. That's another heal out of the game. So battle, punch the face. Right check. Not as good. Ooh, hello. If your hero has 2 or more arenas, this unit gains 5k power and 5k shield. Okay, decent. Second skill, if you have greater Vanguard with Rotovisor in its card name, if you have a with the same card name as this unit, Energy Blast 2 and rest an arena from the order and full discard 2 of your cards. Oh, okay. Something that you can call in decently. Arena, if I remember correctly, energy charge if it hits, so pretty good. That's very Nova Grappler early on. Don't want to get touched, so 3 OT. He didn't OT, but he did heal. Okay, stand draw. Not what I wanted, so this guy does his job. He soul blasts, and I get a free superior ride. Free ride, not superior ride. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. Taking, drive check. Great one. I like that. One less guy I have to look for. Only have to really Trabrant, Rotovisor. There's only Vanguard Rotovisor in the name. That causes damage allowed, I believe, becomes Counterblast. Oh, this is the rear. Oh, that's really neat. I thought it was a Vanguard, but this is a rear photo visor. Hello. Cool. When the attacks, if you have a greater Vanguard, so he's going to swing good. This is the return who resigns to Marinas, which he does. He only has one. Only has one? He hasn't pulled the other one? That's weird. Guard? I really need a lot of damage. And then renew the rest of it. And if that draw a card, it gets 5k power. Honestly, no guard. Crit, okay. Power crit. Heal, he recovers as well. Damage strike, first strike, nothing, second strike. Kind of wanted that guy. 40k. Gonna have to actually perfect guarding that guy. Do that. Dropping this lad should be fun. Okay, stand and draw. Perfect Koglafon. Discarding this so I can ride this lad here. And first off, gonna be doing this lad's ability first. Looking top 7. 2 is a grade 2 unit. Do the grade 2 from among them. And shuffle 1, 2, 3, 4. Go back to your soul, go boy. Then, so blast 1. Put the bottom. Draw. Then, for the top 7, choose 2 Dino Dragons. So, call him actually here. And then, just so I can kick him out, call this lad here. And that's perfect. We can do a bit of pressure with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a very nice formation. Then commit Trybash here. And then can commit this lad here. Okay, this is work. So battle. Trybash the Vanguard. Yeah, come on to 13k. Intercepting, good job. Then, for the boost, this guy that takes skill plus 5k. Critical, that's fine. Then, retire. I draw out of that. And then, for the boost, my Vanguard attacks. Skill activated. Well, actually, skill activate, shove the soul. Plus 1 crit. Then, skill activated, kind of plus 1. Look, choose a card, retire this unit. Choose a card from my hand, superior, call it. Here. Get a draw. And then retire. And then, since it was retired by ability, shut the soul. And then, this guy ability, since you have no other regards in this column, plus 5k, 36 to your Vanguard. Ah, that worked out in his favor. Okay. Twin drive. Nothing. Second check. Nothing. This guy doesn't hit. That kind of sucks. Then, find. So now, look at the top 5. Greater. They have to be Dino Dragon. Recheck. Greater unit with Dino Dragon. Ah, man. I keep whiffing this ability, man. That kind of sucks. That sucks. And then Spinomarquis swings with his ability. So blasting him. Then he whiffs it because he got a trigger. Then 1, 2, 3. Kills himself. Well, the Tri-Bash, that's not bad. Damn, I really lost. Didn't get my Persona right. That really sucks. I had the cards to assure me Persona right, but I did not get Persona right. Ugh. Okay. He's a bit too eager. Ooh, he has this. Bearmel Exordium. Plays, blah, blah, do things. Subject card, choose a card from among them. When you attack, you bang, creates your greater until your ability you get 5k power. Rest is set on your order zone. It gets also an extra 5k power. So this unit can attack with a total of 15 power. So it says 25 on its own if all abilities are met. And when you're attacking, rest is that's interesting. So I can do this here. Cause an extra 5k shield. And then throw this lad here. 38k. 2 to pass. Ooh, hello, this guy. Regenborg. 30k. This guy's swinging with good numbers. Don't really need the counterblast. Actually, I might just pop his old time. We'll see. So, garbage this. It's fine. It's not swinging as hard. Okay. Damn it! I needed that guy. Oh, that sucks. I was searching for that bullet bastard. God damn it. Okay, I can still do a formation here. Call. This sucks. I don't even have a decent Dino Dragon. I basically got to bet on, like, getting the proper card. It sucks. Don't think I'll commit the Energy Blast, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get a draw. At least. So I should be able to do something of amounts of something around here. So this should be 15k, 15k, 18k, 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 23k. This is gonna be fine. 23k here. Okay, bad. And I can do things here. So this lad attacks your Vanguard. You're probably gonna give up the interest. Let's exist. Okay. Then we boost. This guy attacks. Okay. I'm gonna draw out of that. It was a bad turn. I didn't get anything I needed. Then retire, draw. Then Vanguard swings. Goes off with its ability. Counterblast 1. Retire. It's 10k power, draw card. Then choose a unit from Dino Dragon from my rears. Call. Don't have a great 2, sadly. What? Unit cannot be retired. Only grade 1 retires. Okay. Then this guy's ability Soul. Then this guy's ability Soul. Plus 1 crit. $23k. Okay. Nothing. Critical trigger. Power to here. Crit to Vanguard. So 3 damage, sir. 1. Good. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. He's gonna give it to Vanguard, most likely. Perfectly fine. Then swing to this rear. And enter. Sadly, no Spinomarquis. And I don't have grade 2s more to do things. So, I am in a pickle. I'm in a bit of a pickle. It's gonna stand by Rotovisor's ability, so it's gonna get bigger. Oh, attacking the rear. Okay, yeah, that's fine. It's not that big of a contribution. He's just there to be more annoying. Should add just the other great ones that can have like power and shit. 15k block. 13k. There we go. 2 to pass. My draws have not been good. I think I blast. And so blast should need number of reads. The orders don't stand them if you 3 or more. You've been working your arenas, honestly. Don't know how. $13k. I mean, I want to risk it? Sure. Why? God damn it, I was gonna take one attack regardless, man. I lost another fucking Spinomarquis with this bullshit. Fuck. That fucking sucks, man. Fuck, that was so useless. I don't have another method to search units. This fucking sucks. Oh, god damn it. Basically gotta do this now to get anything done. Ooh, swing at Vanguard. Let's see if I can do something. Then boost, Vanguard attacks. Vanguard's ability kind of lost 1 retire. Raw. Whiff. Then this lad's ability is 5k. God, this was so shit, man. Twin drive. Nothing. Yeah, of course you do. This was a shit. This is a shit game. Then, please don't whiff, you bastard. Look at top 5. You didn't whiff. Not what I want. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, that's very annoying. Just because of that, I want to now change ambitious skills, honestly. I'm gonna need all the draw I can in this deck. Yep, I'm adding ambitious skills. Anyway, if I take out ambitious skills, I'll have my soul a lot more ready so I can do more Indian rush a lot more easier. Oh, this sucks. Intercept, guard. Yeah, anything else, buddy? Come on, I'm suffering. All I feel is dread. Come on, 23k. Yeah, just perfect guarding that. I thought I was guarding the other guy, oh well. Thought I was blocking this, not this. Oh well, we'll see. Whatever. Critical, Power to this rear. Okay. Finally have the 3 arenas. We're both doing terrible. Perfect guard. damage check. You get your research. So now, please give me my Spinomarquis. Thank fucking God. Finally, draw. Spinomarquis ability. Top 7. 2 Dino Dragons, please. Thank you very much. I can deserve them, for God's sake. Not even gonna commit the grade. I have 10k on that guy. Really? We're both doing terrible. And I finally get my Spinomarquis that you don't set damage on, you just leave. You're a freaking coward, man. Coward, man. Leave? Yeah, then what's the point? It's not even worth recording. Yeah, Spinomarquis versus... We're all doing bad. Spino versus... What's his name? Nova Grappler. Nova Grap. It's a win because he gave up. Had a big hand, too. Okay. I'm gonna need draws. This extra crit's very nice. But yeah, we're taking this guy out. Getting rid of him. And we're gonna add, for grade 1s, have this at 4. And work out my draws. Actually, I'd be dropping my shield. Nah, I won't add him. Could increase Tribash instead. Probably. Have him at like that. I have 1 extra slot. Probably defensing roar. Probably. The defensive roar is not that bad. Then press this. Press grade 2. Press draw. And by looking from up to down, we'll have our man. So now we have more versatile skill to imply. Grade 1s are going to be a little bit less, but we can have Tribash in the back and just exist. Plus more targets for my less whiffing. Final game of the night. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, Zorga, hella. Tails. Tails, okay. I'm going second. Good luck, have fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't have discards, so get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wasn't as good, but I got it. Zorga, yeah, they have that card that they errated because Bushiroad again sucks. They've just been doing a crap job lately. Want to keep my boosters. Actually, get rid of one of them next turn. I won't be discarding as much. That's fine. Anyways, those boosters have been bad karma for me. And draw. That was bad. Gave me a good trigger at least or something. Probably trigger. Yeah, he wants soul. Tribash, that's nice. He probably thinks I'm running Grog. Grog would be a smarter choice. Grog just gets bigger. He's just a lad. That's the grade 1's ability. It's for the top 10 cards with 1. Okay, so we need to call so we can activate that ability. Yeah, with that type of power, yeah, that's really good. Anything else? Okay. I'm gonna drop it now. You can call something. It's calling the gray Y. So the mill. Damn, that's crazy. Gonna have to take triggers, honestly. I don't have enough. I can block one of these attacks. Vanguard probably. hitting pretty big. Oh, he's capitalizing. Take it. Nope, nothing. I have to block this one. Okay, trigger. God, thank you. That saved my bacon. Gonna draw. Then I'm not gonna get the discard, so that free to ride. Don't have anything good to attack with. Won't take away my shit. Nope, I do not have any of those. So gonna have to swing at the Vanguard. Drive check, nothing. Okay, Gag Rex is pretty meh. I can guard 2 attacks. If he does a restand, I can't do nothing about the restand. Add that because the grade 2 ability. He has this one. This is gonna be disgusting. Superior calling this over and over again. That's gonna be disgusting. That pants is gross. The grade 1. I'm okay with that. That's a smart move. You can Meteoric Alka Magic and most likely Clouded Miasma. Actually, no, yes, he Clouded Miasma. That is smart. Actually, no. Both the hand. Oh, he saved the Alka. Oh, he activated Overcoming the Natural Death. That's smart. 13k. See if I can block this. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't get a crit. Front, that's fine. Nothing. Huh? Damage check. Damn it, I lost both. Have to go first against this deck, but whatever. Okay, drop this guy. Right. First off, grade 2 skill. Look at the top 7. See if there's a twin cast in there I can take. It is not. But it's better to do this because it takes that thing away. Add to hand, deck shuffle. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Back in there. Then, look at the top 7. 2 Dino Dragons. That's better. So throw a Tribash here. Could throw the Gag Rex. I could take these 2 out though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then commit in here, and then commit this guy here. Actually, here, and then. Thinking. Throw him here. Throw this guy here. Get those 2 out of there. And then Shadow. Back to Shadow Cloak. Perfect. Exactly what I needed. So then, for the boost, this swings here. Blocking it to chop the soul. Then, with the boost, Vanguard swings. Counter blast 1. Tire him. And these 2. Shove. Shove. Double crit. And then look at choose a card from my hand, call it. Gonna draw out of that. Then shove the soul. Regarding twin drive first check. Trigger, power to my drive for second check. Double trigger, power here, crit. Then open this guy's ability. Find. Look at the top 5. Grade 2 or greater. That worked out. Dino Dragon. Hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then with a boost, this guy attacks. This one plus 5k. And then this guy. There we go. It's a 48 to your Vanguard. Goes out. Then draw. Then fine. The top 5 again. Choose a grade 2 and less. Greater. Nope. This one I whipped. 1, 2, 3. Could have done the other players. Oh well. I have to get a Spinomarquis out of the deck. Should have done a mix of Tri-Bash the other guy. Yeah, that should have been done. So I had another Tri-Bash in the deck and I could able to like search it out. It would still be sort of a dead card, but it'd be like to rely upon later. I have one in hand though, so whatever. I sadly have not been getting any rush. I've been missing that. I obligated him to do double Shadow Cloak or to get his stuff. The Wandering Souls. What he did was so he's able to superior call something and he gets an extra drive. He has scouted Caliburn. But thanks to the ability of Shadow Cloak, you get bounce the Shadow Cloak back to hand so you can have it for next turn. Ooh, that's very smart. It's good. It is difficult. Guard Rex would have been better for this matchup. Okay. 40, 50k. Yeah. Nah, man, I'm good. I don't have a PG for this attack. So I'm gonna have to do this guy here. Get 5k shield. And then this lad here. 2 to pass. Nope, 2. Risk it. Crit. Not a perfect card here, that's the problem. Damage check. Crit. That might help. Wait, it's an extra crit. Fuck. Easy, yep. Yeah, that happens. Leave, save, replay. Spino versus Zorga loss. Zorga Divine. It was a loss. Oh well. And that was the last game of the day. Yep, the crying is well deserved. I did a mistake there. Should have saved the Tri-Bash. Only thrown one Tri-Bash, then thrown an Indian Rush in there. Anyway, had the 2 Dino Fests. Dino. Yep. Because the extra crit is very nice. Actually very helpful. I think I'll reduce it to 2. And Defensing Roar is really nice. I sadly did not get Fall Heart. Stand up here. Most likely we'll have to add like Pesca Canade. Yeah, this is something that can get to the numbers I need. Ooh, save your opponent's Vanguard greater greater gets 2k. This is kind of, it's useful, but it's like not the best use. It's a 15k booster, I guess. But like, that's it. This ability sucks because if it was like retire, Soul Blast draw, but they made opponents retire, that makes it useless. Yeah. Gonna have to like Pescanade. And then drop the defensive roar again so I can have another Pescanade, take away Twin Cast, because Twin Cast sadly have not been working. And add this one here. This should. Actually, wait a second. Nah, I use my Energy Blast on that. So this should be fine. 3 Pescanade just so I can hit bigger numbers. This guy's here. Also add Union in discard, so I have more likelihood that if I can discard, I can discard. Yada yada. My first grade one, I'm not discarding. This one, I am discarding. Or at least I have more discard targets for like my grade 1, my grade 1 right turn and my grade 2 right turn. My grade 3 right turn. But with this upgrade, but my triggers are perfectly fine. I really don't want draws in this deck. I just want to have like pure offensive power. But without further ado, this is all we have for today. Thank you everybody for coming. Had a lot of fun. Stop crying, you wimp. But for now, let us find somebody to raid. See for Cardfight Vanguard. Sadly, there's nobody who's playing. So we're gonna have to check. Search Vanguard. Should check by category. Cardfight. Vanguard Dear Days 2. I know. Different language. That I'll have to check somebody. One of the people I follow then will most likely nobody's really playing card games right now. Oh well. This will be the end for the day then. This is what I'm doing. Thank you everybody for coming. We had a lot of fun. Hope to see you guys later. Bye.